So a really cool thing happened recently. Our good friends over at Allergy Productions released a new series called Spider-Man Unleashed Battle Royale. This is where they take Spider-Men from all different fan films within the community and they spin a wheel and then they choose different ones that go head to head with each other and they kind of work out who would win the fight. And we're honoured to say that we were actually in episode 1. Morgan, our Peter Parker, was in episode 1. Spoilers, if you haven't seen it yet, so go watch it first. But we got destroyed. We got obliterated by Marvel Knight Spider-Man. Now, first of all, I'm absolutely okay with that because I mean, it's Marvel Knight Spider-Man. But nevertheless, we got defeated. But I just thought it'd be really cool to make a video kind of explaining why we lost. Well, not explaining why we lost. You see why we lost. You see in the video why we lost. But kind of just the things they had to say about our Spider-Man as to why they thought that he deserved the points that he did. Just kind of give an explanation to that. Now, before I say anything, I just want to let you all know this is absolutely not us outing Allergy Productions. This is not a diss track, diss video in any way. They're good friends of ours and the episode was really cool and episode 2 was great as well. But yeah, this is just confirming why he lost and kind of, we're going to talk about Vendetta a bit as well. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So the first point that they had was that he was very much overpowered. Peter seemed like he was overpowered at some point, and I don't mean he's too strong, I mean he got overpowered by Chameleon, which I can kind of link into the next point. They said that he had good utilization of his webs, so the kind of downfall was that he was getting overpowered quite a lot by Chameleon, but the good point was great utilization of the webs. Now, this was the point. So when we were writing the film, we were kind of, especially with the way Vendetta's going and the way Vendetta is going to happen, Peter doesn't realise the strength he has. He obviously utilises his strength a lot, but he hasn't really, I guess, unlocked the full potential of it, even though, you know, it's kind of just the strength that he has. But obviously the thing they said was good was the webbing. Now, obviously the way he uses his webs, the way his webs work, it's pretty much all physics based. Obviously the way he makes his web is chemistry based, I want to say. Yeah, chemistry based. But obviously the way the webs work and the way the webs react are physics based, and that's why he is good at that. That is why he is good at using his webs over his strength, because, you know, before getting bit by the spider, he just was really into science and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why he has better control over the webs. And he's had decent control over the webs since the first film, but obviously Broken Identity is a year later, so you know, he just gets more time to kind of have a feel of that. Now the strength aspect, now here's the thing. So in this, the Marvel Knight Spider-Man is fighting against thugs, whereas our Spider-Man is fighting against like a real villain. Now, this is the first time our Spider-Man has ever done that. He fought Cletus in the first film, but he wasn't Carnage. He was just an arms dealer, basically. Peter has never had to fully utilise his strength before. He's been utilising a bit of it, but just hasn't been realising it, because obviously he hasn't had to do a lot, because obviously they're just thugs, they have guns, but once they're disarmed, he's sorted. You know, Chameleon was resilient. He doesn't have super strength, but with the mind games, obviously Peter was very much worn down, and they did mention that. They said they don't really, obviously they didn't know what Peter had gone through building up. He was very worn down. He was, you know, kind of just tired mentally, physically as well, but mentally he was tired of everything. He was going through hard times with Gwen, had definitely going through hard times with Harry, and then obviously Chameleon was doing all this stuff, you know, just with faking the way he looks and just, you know, outing, and there was a stress of the bomb as well. And as I said, we wanted Peter to kind of use his webs more, because he's never had to really use his strength before. Like I said, they've always been thugs. They've never been an actual like super villain that's posed a real threat. This might sound like we're making excuses, but genuinely, like, for starters, we've said like we deserve to lose against Marvel Knights. Marvel Knights is an amazing series, and like the production in it is fucking unbelievable. But yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to kind of just elaborate on what they were saying, which brings me to my next point. Spider-Man Vendetta. Obviously, everybody's been asking what's going on with it. It is still going forward. Hopefully, we can film for it very soon. Where we live in the UK, it's currently in a tier 4 lockdown, so not much we can do at the moment, but we're still in the script process as well, kind of just working some things out. But in Vendetta, something that I won't reveal yet, but will be revealing very soon. I shouldn't have really said that, to be honest with you, but there's going to be a reveal soon. It's not going to be on this channel. It's going to be somewhere else. But you guys, it'll make sense soon, I promise. But nevertheless, you are going to understand why we made these decisions of not utilising his strength, having more power over his webs, stuff like that, which we were never going to bring up. But obviously he was brought up in the battle royale, so we're like, yeah, there's no, we might as well reveal some stuff, I suppose, and kind of behind the scenes knowledge about Broken Identity. So yeah, that's pretty much our explanation to the points they made. They're not invalid, they're true. You know, these things did happen, and we deserve to win. We deserve to lose in the fight. Sorry, against Marvel Knights, because it was a very great series. But yeah, that's kind of just our explanation to our kind of response, I suppose, to tell them, yeah, you did a good job, but let's give you our reasoning first. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, feel free to subscribe. We're on our way to 3K, slowly but surely. We upload every Wednesday and Saturday at 6:30 p.m. British time, but it's not British summer time. I was about to say BST, GMT. Thank you again for watching. Thank you, Allergy Productions, for featuring us in your series, let alone the first episode. That was really cool. We'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.